You should see this.
Oh, this is going to bloopers 100%.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so it is time to react to Arcane episode 2 and follow up with Powder and Vi and the rest of the gang and see what's up. Now, if you haven't seen episode number 1, I will link it down below, and also check out Instagram guys, I did some cool Valorant stuff and more things are coming. So if you like that stuff, go have a look. And with that said, let's fire up the second episode. Full screen and 1, 2, 3. Netflix presents another sick League of Legends cinematic. A nice corridor with a lot of depth of field. Oh, it's from the other side of the door. This is, ooh, here we go again. Doom! Yep. Ooh. That scene was sick, mate. So who are you? I'm really looking forward in case I can recognize someone from the game cinematics we've reacted to so far. What was it? James? Just flashback time. The winter did came. Ooh. Frostbite? Who are you? Magic. Oh, you know what? He reminds me kind of Rise, but it was not purple. Oh, that is just too cool, mate. Come on, yes. Oh. Whoa. Yes. So he teleported them. Oh, that was sick, man. That actually reminded me of an effect I did back in the day. We'll talk about it on the second part of the analysis. Boom! Titles. Sick. Everybody wants to be my enemy.
You have to believe me, I didn't do this.
Science didn't require illegal equipment.
Nor was this
Well, it depends on the science, but
authorized your
yeah.
research. It was an independent study.
I like his
Who are
accent.
you anyway?
That is really cool.
Assistant to the dean of the academy.
Ha! You're under arrest for illegal scientific activity. So what's his? Was he Jace? Dun. Is it small? Yep. Oh, wait, is he? Oh, I don't know how his kind is called, but I've seen one of him in one of the cinematics. He was like a tiny guy, went and then boom.
You reminded me of myself. The arcane is dangerous, Jace. A force of nature.
Arcane means magic? I didn't know that.
307 years old. All my life I've pursued the mysteries of science.
307?
To discover some that are left unsolved.
I think it's one of those, you need to break the rules to find something or progress. Let's go! Oh, that looks too cool, mate. I actually love punching bags. It's just like super good cardio and it strengthens your core.
Hey, if she didn't keep fixing these things, I wouldn't keep missing.
There she is. Let me guess, she's gonna kick ass. Oh, you know what? It's like Nerf guns. Wow. Damn, girl. You suck, bro. Oh, that's not good, dude. Oops. Let me guess. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Oh, it's so pretty, man. Why is it so pretty? I'm gonna wait till the final episode, but if this thing doesn't win. Oh, Echo, let's go. A few awards, I'm gonna be upset. I like her,
house.
golden
Remind me.
freckle. Judgment time. Wow. That is eludingly dark and really cool at the same time. It seems a bit excessive for, I would guess, a simple trial. I really like the dramatic design and light, like everyone's in the shadows, and even though he is the one that gets trialed, he has the beam of light on top of him. Oh, they're getting him. Oh, he's gonna break.
I was trying to create magic.
Oopsie. It's what I'm guessing is one of those like can be used as a weapon as well as good.
You may take your son home, Mrs. Tallis. But he is never to set foot on Academy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like the detail that she's wearing the two gold fingers because she lost them when he was a kid at the mountain. This is very Last of Us-y design.
I'm about to make your day.
Oh my god. He has such a cool design.
If dangerous ideas didn't excite the imagination, we would never wander astray.
Could it work?
Very true. Mate, the script, I mean, everything is just so good.
Nonsense.
He really does not want to
Safely disposed of.
get into it at all, even though I think he knows. Yeah. Ooh. Dude, look at that sharky looking thing. It reminds me of, what was the game called, guys? Come on. The one underwater with the big daddy and the little girl. Oh, no. It will come to me. If it doesn't, let me know in the comment section. You know which game I'm talking about.
Real power doesn't come to those who are born strong. It comes to those
Who seek it.
anything
Oh.
to achieve it.
Yeah, I mean...
It's time to let the monster out.
Oh, that's not gonna be good, is it? Oh, he went for it. Oof, oof. Oh, okay. Oh. He wants to jump? What? No way.
Am I interrupting?
Good timing, mate.
Problem.
Bioshock. Yes, Bioshock.
Actually,
That's what that
only because you signed your notes.
that space underwater reminds me of.
You're onto something.
His accent is so nice. I cannot really place it anywhere, but it sounds really cool. It's like dramatic and sophisticated at the same time. Are they gonna like team
I
up?
don't even know your name.
What is your name, mate?
It's Victor.
Let me guess. That should mean something to you guys who play League of Legends, but I don't know. Making stuff again. Making game
Me too.
toys with the intention to kill people with nails is interesting.
You know, Powder, what makes you different makes you strong.
Oh, it's almost the same scene as the music video from Imagine Dragons. Wanna be my enemy. So who are they gonna catch? There's no way it's you. Come on. They do this thing where you think it's gonna be the door, but it's not the door. No way. Oh, come on. Oh, it's so good. I preferred episode 1. It was a tiny bit more nicely paced, and I would say the intrigue was a bit more. But I get it, cause things are probably about to go down between everyone, which is super cool. I'm excited. So let's jump right into it, because I want to talk to you guys. Let's analyze the magic spell scene, because I think that was basically the most epic moment of this episode, to me at least. It was just like so nicely done, and it was different, and it was like, whoa, what's happening? So I want to choose that scene to talk in the second part of our episode, which is basically analyzing it, talking about the filmmaking of it, the visual effects and that sort of thing. So let's jump back to it and check it out. After this one is episode 3, and I'm gonna try to upload these twice per week, because I know you guys are like super excited for the React parts, and I'm super excited too, so I'm gonna try my best to have 2 per week. So let's jump right back to this one. It's really cool. So what they do here is they show you just enough close-ups to give you visual exposition. So you have the mom down, the kid goes. You have a lot of wing particle effects, as well as the sound design of a windy mountain storm going on, to really help you picture the visceral despair of this situation, which is really cool. And of course, the color scheme they chose is very blue, because we associate blue tones with cold, versus it having a different color scheme. So really cool so far. But I like the close-ups. So when you do close-ups, is for you to show the audience something very specific within the scene, and hopefully make them understand what's going on. So here they cut into this one to show you the fingers, how they've already died off. Basically, like one, I can see 1, 2, almost 3 fingers are gone. And that's a really cool thing, that the kid is trying to lift it, but instead of you showing you the whole scene, they actually show the hand trying to be lifted, but it doesn't. It's really cool, because you know when someone dies, it's kind of cool, like, you know, the hands are so animated all the time. So when a hand kind of like falls down and is not moving anymore, and you try to move it, but it's just soulless, basically. It's a very strong imagery. And now they cut back to a really long wide, actually, and they have the characters in 1/3, and really the rest of it is just empty space to really sell you on how alone the character feels at the moment. And it's very like fogged out as well, so they just show you enough detail for you to tell that they're, like, you know, basically alone in a really bad spot, and their hope is quite gone. They actually let them fade into that storm, which is really cool, until they reveal another character. It's so cool, mate. And the kid is literally like down and then stands up. It's so cool. I love this scene, mate. That is such an artistic shot. So he's blurred out because of the storm and the things like this. But that blurriness effect, the bokeh basically, the depth of field that happens when you actually film things with professional gear, is used here as a tool itself, because we as the audience are the kid in this case, and we don't know what this figure is or what's about to happen, and they keep that until his hand comes into the shot with the crystal itself, and it just literally goes boom, here we go. Boom! So freaking cool, mate. Look at that. Actually, I want to talk about the visual effects of this. If you were to pull it off in real life, I've done something similar with it's such a long time ago, but this whole scene reminded me of a short VFX film clip concept, whatever you want to call it, called what was it? Oh my god, it's been so long. I think it was Spellcaster, Excalibur kind of thing. But basically in it the character summons a few spells and he creates those kind of like rings of magic, and really cool things happen. And even this one, it reminds me of the Kingdom Hearts initial spell to cast a light in the realm of darkness, basically. And how you would do this is, it would be really cool if you use a combination of practical effects, which is basically shining a light the moment the actor would do this. So the moment this action happens, you would open an LED casting light to the palm itself, and therefore here, because when you would compose your visual effects, which is in this case is like a crystal with light emitting as well as electricity, that would help so much sell the effect, because your hand, the actor's hand itself, will be illuminated within this, which is really cool. And when it comes to this, the crystal, you could either get something practical and film it in front of a green screen and then compose it in, or you can have it being completely CGI and then also use electrification kind of like assets to bring it to life. And of course, last but not least, sound design. This is one of my favorite shots. I love the composition. They're both in the center with the empty room, and the shot just keeps going until he starts casting the spell. Boom! Look at this. Oh my god, this is perfection. Let's go. Shockwave. Boom! Later. That is so sick. Boom! That was epic. Actually, if I go back here, I'm gonna bring up the VFX short because it's always easier for me to explain to you guys things when I can show you an actual live action example. So in this case, remember in my thing, we used the same thing, which is basically casting rings of magic on the top. And as the magic happened, things... Now, of course, this one is way more advanced, but I love the thing. If you guys focus here, you can also see that they've incorporated Rgb Split Effects, because you can tell right here that even though the spell is basically blue with white, they've actually splitted the red, green, and blue channel just to give it enough depth as it flares out on the shot on the side. And this is one of the things that I've learned throughout the years of visual effects, is that once you've composed your VFX within the shots, you should create more effects, whether that is exposure flickering effects, whether that is glow effects, whether that is blur and depth of field effects to the assets themselves, or in this case, a lot of digital camera noise, as well as RGB split effects, as if the lens refracts that light that the magic casts, which is really cool. When it comes to pulling this off, you would need a lot of effects, pre-made effects basically, of magic spells as letters that you would then compose within your scene and animate to like kind of like wave around, as well as a lot of practical light effects flickering around. Maybe you would even have like a staff that illuminates to help you sell it even more. But basically a lot of visual effects that were pre-rendered, have them magic circles, lightning spells happening around, compose them all in, put blur effects, put sound effects, put all of those cool things that we discussed, and then you would have this, which is pretty sick. Because as the scene itself is actually quite straightforward, it's almost like locked handheld motion, where we can really clearly see everything that's happening. So what actually sells all of this is just how nicely designed and artistically made it is, versus the complexity and craziness of like camera movement. I'm always a big fan of like keeping it simple and letting the artistry take people's imagination, basically. Boom! That is sick. Boom! I also like, it's pretty cool. If you were to replicate this, you will literally just have the actors in front of the green screen, because there's so many things flying around, and the only thing that would assist you is to have similar flickering light happening to basically merge the two more. I really like this, how you have the planet, it's smooth, and the two become the iris of the eye. Oh, one of the best transitions I have seen so far. So very, very cool. Well, this has been Arcane episode 2, guys. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. I hope it picks up soon. We have episode 3 coming up next in just a few days. So stay tuned, guys. And let me know what you think of this one, what you thought of the spell effect. That personal thing was sick, and I would really like to revisit it in one of my future projects. That would be really epic. And that's one of the things that I love about the show, an episode series on YouTube, is that we get to watch something together, react to it, have fun, but also enable our imagination and like kind of like creativity to get inspired by something, and hopefully, you know, put something on a napkin or a page or a notebook, and then go out, film, edit, and share it again. And the circle goes on, basically. So, super stoked, guys. I can't wait for episode 3, which is coming right after this one. And I'll catch you then. Until next time, stay awesome and creative.